Well, new at 11, two men are behind bars now after a shooting late last night in Evansville. Officers say it all happened just before midnight in the 200 block of East Florida Street. Police say one person was wounded in the leg with another victim reported being shot at. While canvassing the area, officers say they found shell casings in the backyard of a home, and shortly after, police say an Uber picked up a passenger from that home. The Uber ride was pulled over and the passenger was identified as 18-year-old Braden Gunther. The victim told police Gunther demanded money and shot them as they tried running away. Another suspect, 28-year-old Zachary Morrell, was arrested at the home after the people inside were ordered out. Officers say Morrell had active warrants and admitted to making an explosive device inside the home. The bomb squad responded and removed that device from the home, and Gunther is now charged with attempted murder, and Morrell faces charges stemming from those warrants, both of them now being held in the jail without